Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you who is here. Good morning to you who will be coming soon. Today, I want to share with you about a few thoughts on the presence of God as we seek God together. Some of you are about to leave your house. You're going to leave in your house soon to go to work, to take kids to school, or anything else that you might want to do, to have your exercise, to go for a walk. Hard to predict what you're going to do next, but the reality is that most of you will be doing something. And that's a good thing. But the moment you step out of your house, you engage with what is outside. And as you engage with what is outside, you begin to hear its noises. The sounds of community, the sounds of life, the sounds of traffic, the sounds. And we live in a very, very noisy planet just now. Some of this noise is beautiful, is the noise of nature, is the noise of life, but also some of the noises are not so good. They are distracting, and they fill our mind, they occupy space in our mind that should truly belong to God. The last week or so, I've been personally meditating on the presence of God. Our need to think of it, to talk about it, to learn more about it, to practice it. And I've been impacted with a few things in my personal reflections. So I woke up this morning not quite sure where I was going to go with it today. But I do think I found something I want to encourage you with. There are many factors about your day today that you have very little control over, if you have control at all. But there's something you can control. It is how you go about this day and who you do this day with. Psalm 62 says this, truly, verse 1 by the way, truly my soul finds rest in God, and my salvation comes from Him. Truly He is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, and I will never be shaken. This psalm invites us to make the presence of God the foundation for everything. A place where we're safe. But then the Psalm 63 teaches something else. It talks about the intention of the human heart. So sometimes we want the outcome, we want to be strong, we want to be strengthened, we want to be protected. But can we truly receive such things from the Father if our intention is not there? Can we reach the presence of the Father, at least in a mindful, conscious way, without having the intention in our hearts? So that leads me to Psalm 63, when David reveals his intentions towards God. He says, "You are my God. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you. My whole being longs for you. In a dry and parched land where there is no water. I have seen you in your sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. I will praise you as a king, as I will praise you as long as I live. In your name, I will lift up my hands, and I will be fully satisfied with the riches of all foods. With singing my lips, my mouth will praise you. On my bed, I'll remember you. And the psalm goes on. You see, one psalm talks about how we feel when we reach and we dwell in the presence of God, And the other psalm speaks about the intention of our heart. We can be so mind-orientated. We can be so mindly driven, reasonably driven, that we forget that our soul needs to be fed, needs to be embraced, needs to dwell in a place where there is some silence. If you think about it, before any sound was heard, ever, before creation, before we became aware of the God's voice or any sound, what there was before was stillness, silence. Let me tell you something in the name of Jesus. As you go about your day, there will be many noises, many voices competing for your attention. And some of them are necessary because it's part of your job, it's part of life. But your ability to respond to the life before you does not come because of all the noise and the things that you feel you need to do. The source of your strength comes from knowing that He is God. And He wants to dwell inside of you and to participate in your day. Because your day matters to Him. He wants you and I to do well. And that leads me to another psalm. 43. 43. If you go to Psalm 43, 46. My apologies. He says this: Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. We want His shelter. We want His strength. We long to dwell in His presence, to see His glory in His sanctuary. And here's what He wants for us: be still and know that I am God. Throughout your day, take a few minutes here and there. Close your eyes. Speak to your Father in secret. If you have no words, don't say anything. But just be still and know that He is your God. The Father's presence is the source of our strength. Father, this day matters because it's your day. It's your power. It's your presence that enables us to be. In Psalm 46, you made it so clear. Be still and know that I am God. This psalm reveals three things. You're inviting us to be. You're inviting us to know, so you can reveal who you are. You are God, above the heavens and the earth. You are the God of all creation. But most importantly today, you are our God. Be still and know that He is God. Hopefully this meditation this morning was helpful to you. May God bless you. May God keep you. And remember, He is with you, for you, and in you.